Hello my little subscribers, it's time for another video. Anyway, today's video is, well, gonna be discussing, I think, now it's more of a meme, at least I hope it is, about the whole joke about, oh, Elon Musk is gonna make cat girls, and, it's gonna, he's gonna do it, and I'm pretty sure he's joking, 95% sure, but the fact is, now, you might think, but Will, it's not like they would actually ever do it. First, I've seen enough fictional pieces of media to know that people would totally do that. At least some people would. But here's why it will be a terrible idea. Not the worst decision humanity's ever made, but certainly one of our worst ones. And here's why. Now, we're going to sidestep any potential, is this even technically possible, with just the let's just say it is argument. And then we're going to sidestep the argument of, is it moral to create a cat girl? Which I may switch between cat girls and cat people randomly in this video, just deal with it. But we're going to sidestep those issues today, as those are a completely different topic that could easily be discovered. But I'm here to discover why it's a bad idea on a practical level, rather than a possibility or moral one. So, let's just say you managed to do it. Elon Musk, or whoever finally does it, manages to crack the secret and create his own, an own little thing of cat girls, okay? Now, this would actually go terribly almost immediately. Because first thing, you as a society would probably be heavily debated over how we should treat these things. Now, I know I said I wasn't stepping moral issues, but I'm just specifying this now. This would be a problem they would have to deal with. Mainly because, do we give them human rights? How human are they? Questions like this could easily harm society for years, especially if nations were divided on the issue heavily. But, once again, we'll mostly sidestep it today. But here's the reason why you don't want to make them. Because, now, as we all know, the nature of genetic modification would be kind of weird. And there's always going to be some vestigial traits hanging around and other things that is mostly just there for fun, especially if people were into certain traits of a cat personality. However, as some people forget, cats are vicious murder machines, especially tabbies. But all cats in general. They are even like dogs, where dogs will hunt because they need to eat, or they need to, or even sometimes will play, but dogs hunt. You know what I mean? They hunt in a very proper way. They conduct themselves. Cats don't. They're murderous psychopaths who torture and do all kind of horrible things to their victims, and we as a society like to ignore that because they're cute and fluffy. I mean, they were never really domesticated in the same way dogs were either. I love my cats, but the only reason they don't eat me, or at least try to kill me, is because I'm so much bigger than them. That I can, just step on them if I wanted to. I wouldn't, but I could. And look at videos of a tiger playing, or a small tiger. They're not that much different. What's the practical difference between a small tiger that's the same size of a tabby, or a tabby the size of a tiger? As far as, whether they're going to kill you or not, it's about the same. Now, unless you were really, really good at this whole thing, which I doubt you would be, especially because some people would want it, they would have that same predator instinct. However, this would also come with a likely lack of morals. So you would be creating a race of basically humans with increased reflexes and senses, and a drive to murder and a lack of morality to hold them back. It would be dangerous. On top of that, cats are ambush predators. Meaning it's going to be like you open the vault and they immediately jump and kill you. It's not going to be that simple. This isn't Jurassic Park here. No, they would lie in wait until you weren't thinking to get them, and then they torture you. They wouldn't just kill you, they will torture you. As you can see, not very good. This wouldn't spell the end to mankind or anything, but it would do heavy, well, I don't know if it would do heavy population damage, but it just defeat the purpose. And it would just be bad all around. And then you have entire armies of cat people who had the only desire to torture and kill you, and are extremely good at stealth. They would easily create some kind of guerrilla conflict, set between the two factions. I mean, that would be kind of the situation you'd be stuck in. And no matter why you would make cat people, it just wouldn't be a good idea. It would fail the purpose, and then you would have a race of super psycho killers running loose, trying to kill you. Oh, it would just not be a good time for anyone. So, let this be a warning to you from your good old friend Will. Don't do cat girls. they're bad, or cat boys. It doesn't really matter. They're all equally likely to kill you. It would be a mass genocide. Oh, and also if they breed anything like cats, then we're gonna be dealing with a whole lot of them if that ever happened. So just don't fund Elon Musk Kickstarter before you get attacked by the random cat girls in the middle of the night and lose your larynx. Anyway, that's the end of my video.